That's kind of actually terrible. Let's change it up. You're gonna get very minimalistic editing here, boys, and everyone else that's not a boy. Ladies is what they generally call people who aren't boys. Is this gonna work? No, it's not working either. Zero editing done. Okay, we're just gonna, right here. You see that glowing thing? Yeah, that's called heat. And I hate electric stoves. I can't stand them, but that's all I got in the kitchen so far. And we got some potatoes in there, all nicely fine and chopped up with a little bit of salt. It's gonna create a little foam because there's a lot of starch involved there. Now we're just gonna heat them up for like approximately like 10 or so minutes. And the reason for doing so is just to help them absorb a little moisture. We don't really need to cook them super much because I have an air fryer right here. And we're gonna put the bits of potato that are nice and chopped up in there. But before we do that, we're gonna season them. Let's go do that right now. Ready. Put them back in the pot. Because why would you use an extra bowl? Doesn't make sense. You've already sort of got the potatoy stuff on the strainer there. So now we're gonna put seasoning on here. So what we're gonna do, we got a little bit of extra virgin olive oil here, right there. Some extra virgin olive oil. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of that in there. Okay. Then get some salt. Some nice Himalayan salt. Although it doesn't actually add any flavor, it literally just looks pink. Mostly, the way that salt tastes differently is actually just its geometry. So it will coat things a little differently. I'm gonna need a lot more salt on there, actually. You can always add salt later, but I like adding it, you know, beforehand. Alright, now we're gonna add a little garlic powder. Go easy on this stuff. Shake it around. Oh, I lost 2 of them. Oh no. Alrighty, and some pepper on there. Don't be afraid to put a lot on there because the real issue is, fundamentally speaking, you're going to look at it and be like, wow, that's a lot of pepper coating it. But it's a 2-dimensional surface layer. Whenever you're dealing with a big pot of something, you got to think that volume's way bigger than whatever surface you got. And so once you stir it, it's all going to disperse really quickly. The density is going to go down, like, just plummet. Okay, I wish I had something to stir it. We're going to use a dirty knife. That metal on metal sound. Ugh. That's all I have to stir on with right now. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to go to the air fryer. Okay, air fryer time now. Alright, we're just going to plop everything into the air fryer, but we're going to make sure it's nice and even, so I can't just throw the pot in. So we'll cut back to when I've actually evenly spaced everything. So on second thought, I decided, screw it, I'm just going to put it all into the air fryer. I didn't make too much, so they're kind of mostly all just evenly there. But I'm going to have to probably flip them over a little bit more than I would normally if I had evenly spaced them perfectly. That's the real difference, is like air fryers, you only get that one little layer of cooking. Well, deep fryer, you know, it's cooking everything on all the surfaces. So we're just going to put this in, and we're going to set it to 375 degrees at 10 minutes, and then we just hit start. Bam, preheating, which means I probably should have. Well, it's okay. It can go in. It can go in before it's preheated. We'll cut back to when I'll flip them over and then we'll eat them. All right. So that beeping sound means I need to flip things. Take them out here and. Oh shoot! I spilled some. I feel like this wouldn't work as well. I'm used to like using a frying pan to like flip stuff. I work as a chef. That's actually where I get my monies from right now. One day I'll be paid to do math, but right now I just cook food. So in the kitchen, normally you got like a nice little frying pan. It's a little curved on the edge. You throw it forward, and then you pop it back. And it's not really an upwards motion. The motion is just forwards and then essentially backwards quickly enough that all the food slides forward on the oil you got in the pan, hits the back wall, flies up the back wall. But because you're flowing it forward, you actually impart a little momentum, so it flies forward. And it all lands back in the pan. Wow, so it's done. In fact, you can read it right here. It says N. Look at that. It's done. Let's pull these boys out. Wow, look at those. Can't see them really at all. However, oh no, some of them have fallen through the cracks. I didn't suspect that was going to happen. Must have cut them a little smaller than normal. And here's our finished result. Those fries look freaking delicious. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have one here. Yeah. Might need a little bit of ketchup though. Okay, let's get a little bit of those fries. My gosh, do they look good. I can tell you for certain those are pretty good. All right, well that's all there is today. Yeah, y'all have a good time.